Your head coach JT Burton, and coach, you guys got out to a big lead in the first half. They looked like they wanted to try and make a run early in that second half, and then you guys just turned on the accelerator.
Yeah, what we did is we did a really good job of keeping them, pushing them on in transition, and I knew they was going to make a run because that's a talented team. I mean, they're very deep, and I thought we did a really good job withstanding their run because we knew we talked about it during the first media that we got to withstand their punch and withstand their run, and I thought we did a really good job of, we missed some wide open threes, but I thought we did a really good job of driving the ball.
Early on, Jason Britton picked up 2 fouls right away. He went to Denaj Kimber, and it may have been one of those things where, it gave him a chance to shine. A season-high 15 points, something that he needed and the team needed too.
Yes, I mean, he was kind of real, and there's freshman woes, but I tell all of those freshmen, those guys have to play like they did in high school. What I mean is, when you getting trapped, what do? You just dribbled out of it because they're fast enough, they're good enough with the basketball, and they can pass the ball well enough. So with that being said, they did a really good job of controlling the game. I mean, especially Denaj, he was taking to make good shots. That one layup that he took, I'm a 2-foot guy, but that's what he does though, Jim. I mean, so he does a really good job, and those guys work at it too. So I was proud of him. He came in and he stepped up.
That bench group also with Jackson Owens, who really did a good job. Ryan Neal was all over the court as well, and with the Keem. That group in that middle section of the first half, that's really where the game got taken over. When those guys were in there, part of a 16-0 run.
Yeah, Jackson Owens, and one thing is crazy. He gets his hand on every loose ball. You want to talk about 50-50 balls? He does a really good job of getting his hands on loose balls. And Ryan Neal, he got his ball blocked one time, but he turned it over a couple times, but he stayed with it. He's really good defensively, and that's stuff you don't see in the stats, and that's what those guys done. I mean, Jackson hit, we call him Cheese, hit a contested 3 over there, and that was big. So, but we tell him all that starts with on the defensive end. That's what he did a really good job of.
Malachi Hale hit back-to-back threes in the face of number 25 earlier in the first half, and he was kind of quiet from there. And then the second half, he hits, and then you look at that, and he's got 24 points. He's an opportunistic shooter. He's an opportunistic player, and he's a guy who 12 shots, 24 points. That's a great ratio.
It's unbelievable because during the game, I'm thinking he's shooting like a lot because there's contested. He's such a coach. Malachi is one of those kids come along one every 10, 20 years, and I'm not joking because he's going to listen and do exactly what you tell him. And you go look at the stats. He was 5 from 8 from 3, 9 from 12 from the field, and then he had 8 points. So he had 24 points and 8 rebounds. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So when he does that elevates our game, and kudos to him because he didn't give up on his shot and did a really good job.
And Marcel, just 5 offensive rebounds in the entire game. Kimo Desipe, he is working down there underneath, and he's contesting. They don't have the biggest guys in the world. You don't have any 6'7", 6'8" guys that you're contesting with, but he's doing his job down there.
Yeah, he's bought into his role. And that's rebounding the ball, being a great screener, and being a great leader. Like earlier, when Bryce got the layup late in the game, I mean, it was because he sprinted the full floor. We call it when they jog the Sunday stroll. And he chose not to take the Sunday stroll. He sprinted, guy had to take him, and then Bryce ended up making the layup. And that's the little things that you don't see. But the 11 rebounds, I like to be between 14 and 16. That's just me, and I tell him that all the time. But he does a really good job, especially here of late, just playing his role.
You guys could have panicked at 0-5. You guys could have just said, forget this. What are we even doing out here? You win at Wingate last week. You hang on to beat a Newberry team. Now you beat a pretty good Mars Hill team pretty handily today. It's just amazing how a week can change the outlook on everything.
Yeah, that schedule. It was top 15, 20 in the country, and we didn't have an identity, and that was kind of on me. And then we kind of went back to the drawing board. We called it. We went into the office one day, Jim, and threw things at the wall and see what stuck. And that zone stuck. And I went back to who I was and who we were. And these guys have done a really good job, especially today, going through the scout and contesting shots and rebounding out of the zone as well.
Now you got an exhibition game, money game on Tuesday. College of Charleston. They're 5-2. They're a pretty good team. They're good. They're Division I team. You just get down there, just have a good time. Enjoy Charleston, beautiful city.
Yeah, though Jeremy Groh is one of my really good friends who's an assistant there, and he didn't want to get us those games. He came from Furman, and we won't play zone. We just go get the check. It's fun, man. I mean, we'll scout it. We'll do what we have to do. It'd be a nice little trip. Hopefully the weather's better than as far as warm, because you know me, Jim. Today I thought the gym was freezing, so I'm a hot weather guy. So going down there, man, it's going to be fun, and it'll give some of these other guys a chance to get to play, and we just need to, it's for fun reason.
Well, every little bit helps.
Yes. Thank you.
So the Pioneers win it 84 to 56, or 83 to 59. It was close on that one, but 83-59 victory for the Pioneers is thanks to Coach J.T. Burton for your thoughts on today's game, and that'll just about wrap it up. We'll take one more break and have more coming up here on the Pioneer Sports Network.